Hello, welcome to another Becoming a Modern Man. We're playing Red Green Hyper Heroic, and our opponent is playing an Amulet Bloom deck. So let's get underway, shall we? So bring our opener up. So this looks like a mulligan. Unfortunately, no creatures, so not a keepable hand. Otherwise, it would have been pretty good, but I think we're going to have to go to 6 here. This is a lot more keepable. Slightly creature heavy, which is annoying. And Bolt is possibly not as good as some pump spells for us, but hard to go to 5 really, so I think we'll keep this. These are the Gemstone Mine into a Serum Visions. I'm going to play Switch. Just get in for the 1. Draw lands, so at least we won't be too tight on mana, but we don't want too many more of those for sure. Lagging a little bit. One plays Carly Garden. You draw Rancor, which is nice. Probably just going to play that now and get in. I'm going to play the Crusader and then stick the Rancor on that. Just that just being I couldn't have attacked with the Rancored creature straight away because a Chrome Crusader doesn't have haste. So I think I just went for the sort of most damage as of right now, particularly thinking that he's probably going to try and drop a Pine Evil Titan or something else pretty rapidly. He plays a Azusa Lost but Seeking, plays a nice Tendo Ice Bridge and a so managed to ramp his mana fairly nicely there. Choose to Assault Strobe the Swift Spear, so we can attack for 8 here. Oh, actually 12. Seeing how he blocks. Oh yeah, and 12 would be perfect with the Bolt, so I think that's what we were going for. Oh yeah, it ends up that our opponent actually doesn't block, so we can just bolt him and win. Probably should have bolted pre-combat, but just went for it and won. Actually, the prowess means there was actually an additional point of damage there, wasn't there? So even if he had blocked with a plant token, that wouldn't have worked out well for him. I feel like we win either way there, to be honest, given the circumstances. So yeah, managed to outspeed our opponent, and I think that was a fairly quick win. This chat doesn't seem to have worked particularly well, but it was a fairly rapid win, I would say, and managed to get past his guys. Obviously the trampling helped as well against these little tokens. So let's go into game 2, shall we? See if we can pull it off again. So, plays first. This is a fairly good hand. We've got Swift Spear, we've got Kiln Fiend, we've got Brute Force, and a Lightning Bolt. So, more than happy to run with this. Sorry, lagging a little bit again. I think that's an Ancient Stirrings, and puts the Simic Growth Chamber into his hand. So, he's pretty fine with us. Going to lead off with a Swift Spear, get in there, drawing Assault Strobe, which is nice. Particularly if we can get that going on a Kiln Fiend, that's good. Opponent has Summer Bloom, so he's going to be able to play a lot of lands this turn. Play the Gemstone Mine, pursue the copying Simic Growth Chamber, so got 5 mana, potentially. Just going to carry on doing my thing. I'm going to drop this Kiln Fiend and hope that he doesn't do something too crazy on his turn. He drops a Worm, which in general is actually very difficult to deal with our current hand until we find this Rancor off the top, which comes in just in time. So we're going to be able to Rancor our Kiln Fiend, then we're going to be able to cast Assault Strobe on it, and then we can cast either Brute Force or Titan Strength, which makes a fairly huge Kiln Fiend. And the fact we've got Double Strike means that this Wormcoil engine actually isn't going to matter, which is pretty awesome. Wormcoil is generally pretty scary for decks like this, but Double Strike means it's going to be able to hit, the Kiln Fiend's going to be able to hit the Wormcoil before it hits it, so opponent's not going to gain any life, and I think we actually have the perfect amount of damage, so 9, 10, 11, 12, so we've got 12, we can make our Kiln Fiend 12 power with Double Strike, so that's 24 damage, which is exactly, well, -6 is exactly 18, so that is the perfect amount to kill our opponent this turn. So, we attack. I did ponder playing the Swift Spear. Doesn't actually matter, because if our opponent gained 6, he would still die for not blocking the Kiln Fiend. But obviously better off saving it than letting it die, so definitely better off this way. Team you probably want to keep, but yeah. So we hit the Wormcoil for 6, then 6 to our opponent with the first strike damage, and then we get the regular 12 damage, which is perfect to kill our opponent. So yeah, managed to win through a Wormcoil engine, which feels pretty awesome. And yeah, this deck can do some pretty crazy stuff. Definitely needed that Rancor though off the top, so we got a little bit lucky. But yeah, this is some of the crazy stuff the deck does, and yeah, winning through Wormcoil feels awesome.